Welcome back. This is episode 8 in the Get It Done Certified playlist for the AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner, CLF-C02. Today we're working through questions 71 through 80. Let's continue where the series left off. Question 71. A company plans to migrate its application to AWS and run the application on Amazon EC2 instances. The application will have continuous usage for 1 year. Which EC2 instance purchasing option will meet these requirements most cost-effectively? Option A, reserved instances. Option B, spot instances. Option C, on-demand instances. Option D, dedicated hosts Amazon. The correct answer is A, reserved instances. Explanation. Reserved instances deliver the lowest hourly rate for long-term, continuous usage. Why not option B? Spot instances can be interrupted, unsuitable for guaranteed runtime. Why not option C? On-demand instances, no volume discount for year-long usage. Why not option D? Dedicated hosts, more expensive isolation without pricing benefit. Question 72. A company needs to transfer data between an Amazon S3 bucket and an on-premises application. Who is responsible for the security of this data, according to the AWS shared responsibility model? Option A, the company. Option B, AWS. Option C, firewall vendor. Option D, AWS marketplace partner Amazon. The correct answer is A, the company. Explanation. Customers are responsible for securing their data in transit and at rest. Why not option B? AWS manages infrastructure security, not customer data. Why not option C? Firewall vendor, not part of AWS shared responsibility. Why not option D? AWS marketplace partner, not responsible for securing customer data unless specified. Question 73. Which pillar of the AWS well-architected framework refers to the ability of a system to recover from infrastructure or service disruptions and dynamically acquire computing resources to meet demand? Option A, security. Option B, reliability. Option C, performance efficiency. Option D, cost optimization Amazon. The correct answer is B, reliability. Explanation. The reliability pillar covers fault tolerance, recovery, and dynamic resource provisioning. Why not option A? Security addresses protecting systems and data. Why not option C? Performance efficiency focuses on efficient resource use. Why not option D? Cost optimization manages cost and budgets, not resilience. Question 74. A company wants to identify Amazon S3 buckets that are shared with another AWS account. Which AWS service or feature will meet these requirements? Option A, AWS Lake Formation. Option B, IAM Credential Report. Option C, Amazon CloudWatch. Option D, IAM Access Analyzer Amazon. The correct answer is D, IAM Access Analyzer. Explanation. Access Analyzer evaluates resource policies and identifies unintended external access. Why not option A? AWS Lake Formation manages data lake permissions, not general bucket sharing analysis. Why not option B? IAM Credential Report lists IAM user credentials, not bucket access. Why not option C? Amazon CloudWatch monitors metrics and logs, not resource sharing policies. Question 75. Which AWS service gives users the ability to build interactive business intelligence dashboards that include machine learning insights. Option A, Amazon Athena. Option B, Amazon Kendra. Option C, Amazon QuickSight. Option D, Amazon Redshift Amazon. The correct answer is C, Amazon QuickSight. Explanation: QuickSight is a fully managed BI service with built-in ML-powered insights. Why not option A, Amazon Athena serverless query engine for S3, not a dashboard service? Why not option B, Amazon Kendra enterprise search service, not BI visualization? Why not option D, Amazon Redshift data warehouse, not direct dashboard tool? Question 76. Which of the following is an AWS value proposition that describes a user's ability to scale infrastructure based on demand? Option A, speed of innovation. Option B, resource elasticity. Option C, decoupled architecture. Option D, global deployment Amazon. The correct answer is B, resource elasticity. Explanation: elasticity lets you dynamically provision and deprovision resources in response to demand. Why not option A, speed of innovation refers to rapid development cycles? Why not option C, decoupled architecture, a design pattern for loosely coupled components? Why not option D, global deployment distributing resources globally, not auto-scaling? Question 77. Which action is a security best practice for access to sensitive data that is stored in an Amazon S3 bucket? Option A, enable S3 cross-region replication, CRR, on the S3 bucket. Option B, use IAM roles for applications that require access to the S3 bucket. Option C, configure AWS WAF to prevent unauthorized access to the S3 bucket. Option D, configure Amazon Guard Duty to prevent unauthorized access to the S3 bucket. The correct answer is B, use IAM roles for applications that require access to the S3 bucket. Explanation: IAM roles grant least privilege, temporary credentials for secure application access. Why not option A, enable S3 cross-region replication, CRR, used for data redundancy, not access control? Why not option C, configure AWS WAF protects web applications, not direct S3 bucket access? Why not option D, configure Amazon Guard Duty detects threats, does not enforce access controls? Question 78. A company wants to know more about the benefits offered by cloud computing. The company wants to understand the operational advantage of agility. How does AWS provide agility for users? Option A, the ability to ensure high availability by deploying workloads to multiple regions. Option B, a pay-as-you-go model for many services and resources. Option C, the ability to transfer infrastructure management to the AWS cloud. Option D, the ability to provision and deprovision resources quickly with minimal effort Amazon. The correct answer is D, the ability to provision and deprovision resources quickly with minimal effort. Explanation: agility means rapid provisioning and teardown of resources to meet changing demands. Why not option A, high availability related to reliability, not agility? Why not option B, pay-as-you-go a cost model, not an agility capability? Why not option C, offloading infrastructure management operational shift, but agility refers to speed of change? Question 79. A developer wants to deploy an application quickly on AWS without manually creating the required resources. Which AWS service will meet these requirements? Option A, Amazon EC2. Option B, AWS Elastic Beanstalk. Option C, AWS Code Build. Option D, Amazon Personalize Amazon. The correct answer is B, AWS Elastic Beanstalk. Explanation: Elastic Beanstalk automatically provisions and orchestrates the necessary AWS resources for application deployment. Why not option A? Amazon EC2 requires manual instance and resource management. Why not option C? AWS Code Build a continuous integration service, not deployment automation. Why not option D? Amazon Personalize a recommendation service, not an application deployment service. Question 80. A company needs a central user portal so that users can log into third-party business applications that support security assertion markup language, SAML 2.0. Which AWS service will meet this requirement? Option A, AWS Identity and Access Management, (IAM). Option B, Amazon Cognito. Option C, AWS IAM Identity Center, AWS Single Sign-On. Option D, AWS Amazon. The correct answer is C, AWS IAM Identity Center, AWS Single Sign-On. Explanation: IAM Identity Center provides a centralized portal for SAML-based single sign-on to multiple applications. Why not option A? IAM manages identities within AWS, not a dedicated SAML SSO portal. Why not option B? Amazon Cognito user authentication for web/mobile apps, not corporate SSO portal. Why not option D? AWS a command line tool, not a user login portal. That's all for this episode. Follow Get It Done Certified for more practice content and help another candidate by sharing this series with them. The next episode in the playlist is ready when you are.